Ladies and gents, welcome back. It is the 16th of September. We have a match against Sassuolo today at home. The transfer window has finally come to an end, and boy, was it a whirlwind. There was a lot going on, things coming down to the wire. It had everything you could possibly imagine. I don't know how well it's going to work. I kind of went balls to the wall at points and just started throwing offers out there. But let's see what happened. So I was finally able to get Calafiori out the door on loan with a couple of fees to Vicenza. Is that how you pronounce it? He's coming back. We'll see what happens when he comes back. I'm not going to be playing a third season, at least not on the channel, but he's out the door. We're good with one. Ibanez has also left the building, this time a permanent transfer for $30 million to Rennes. Bye-bye. Finally getting rid of you. I mean, he would have loved to have you in the squad. I mean, these numbers are still really good, tackling of 17, but you were a little dick. So, see ya. And it's not to Real Madrid. It's not to Man City, who wanted you both. But with Ibanez leaving, that kind of left me a defender down. I do have Scalvini. I loaned him out again. I don't know why. I didn't need to, but I did have someone in mind since I could not get Ignacio. Thank you, Real Madrid. So I was kind of looking for somewhat of a youngster. I mean, we have kind of a good lineup. We have Christensen, Mancini, Sule, Kalulu. We have a good lineup at the back four, but I wanted to bring in another youngster to kind of hopefully could play right now if I need him, but at the same time could sit in the under 21s and kind of flourish there as well. So Adrian Corral has come in from Atletico Madrid. He was on the B squad for only about $6 million plus a couple of fees here and there. He's obviously, numbers-wise, he's very young. He's going to grow, I'm hoping. I mean, his potential ability is pretty much through the roof. So there are some issues that I have with him. Obviously, I don't need a crossing right now, but heading of 15, marking of 11, tackling of 14 is nice at the age of 19. So he has plenty of room to grow, plenty of years to grow. What I find funny is obviously the stars don't mean their actual potential. It's their potential in the squad. But on one screen, his current potential is 1.5 stars. On a separate screen, it's 2 stars or 2.5. So I don't know even the stars don't make any sense in this damn game, and I still follow them. But after we brought Corral in, I can't do that trill, things started falling apart. Liverpool came in for Brian Cristante. Now, the whole Ibanez deal was in my head, and I did not want to piss him off. He really wanted to talk to them, so I let him talk, and he's gone. $31 million in the bank, not too bad of a deal for him. So I had no desire to get rid of him. However, Ibanez would just kind of ring in there saying, if you don't let this dude talk to Liverpool, he's going to be pissed. Everyone else is going to be pissed, and whatever. So sadly, all these greens gone, but he is off to Liverpool. Some money did come into the bank. So I'm thinking, okay, we're done transfer-wise. We've got nothing left to deal with. Let's look at some new players and kind of see who we can add to the squad and kind of bolster the squad in growth. In growth? And that's when Man City came in for Pelligrini. For, 49.5, almost 50 million pounds. If Cristante really wanted to talk to Liverpool, Pellegrini really wanted to talk to Man City. He was going to be pissed if he didn't even get to talk to them. Again, Ibanez is just ringing in my ear. You got to let him do it. You got to let him do it. So, yeah, Pellegrini's gone for $49.5 million to Man City. That one hurt. That one really hurt. So, but with him leaving and with Cristante leaving, that left a couple of holes in our squad, which we were able to fill now that we actually had money in the kitty. So who did we bring in? So the first one was a very cheap offer to Tigres in the Mexican League. Why was Davon in the Mexican League? I don't know. But Florian Thauvin has come in for probably about, I want to say it was like 6.5 for $7 million, rising to maybe 9. So as of now, he's worth 35 to 38 with a new contract. So not too unhappy with this. And I'll tell you why later. But overall, he's definitely kind of that first choice in that AMR role, especially with Perez declining the way he has. $98,000 per week has not been great. We have a lot of high wage players, but we'll see what happens next season if there would ever have been a next season. But dribbling of 16, first touch of 16, long shots of 15, passing of 15. I'm not unhappy. I am not unhappy. And there's another reason why that I'll tell you later that I already told you about, but I'll tell you later. No. Diawara had wanted to go out on loan for the entirety of the summer and was basically starting to get pissed that he wasn't there. I tried to offer him out. No one wanted him. So with Cristante going out, I thought, okay, well, maybe now you can have your spot. It's like, no, you promised to send me out on loan. I want to go out on loan. But you'll get game time here. You'll get a good amount of game time here. No, I kind of want a loan. Give me a loan. So he was getting pissed. I couldn't figure out a way to make him happy. I wasn't going to give him a new contract. And so, you know what? Fuck it. See you later. He goes off to Krasnodar. I don't even know where the hell Krasnodar is. Russia. So he's off in Russia. And yeah, that gave me a couple more million in the bank. So with this AMR role filled, we had a big hole in midfield. And I kind of splurged probably a little too much. I was originally looking at Jack something or other. I can't remember what his name is, but 25 years old, Premier League. I don't remember what team. It's a problem. For that midfield role, he was looking fairly good. However, another name kind of popped in my head. Curtis Jones kind of popped in my head, especially as Cristante went off to Liverpool. And I was thinking, he might be good to come in now that I actually have a ton of money. I had like 60 million in the bank. I did overspend for this one. This was 51 million. I sat there thinking, you know what? I need to balance my books, but I have 60 million in the bank and I need a midfielder. So what am I going to do? Let's look at Curtis Jones. And I did. Gave Liverpool 51 million of us. And with the rest of that money, I threw it all into wages and we're actually doing well in money again. So we'll see what winter transfer has for us. But Curtis Jones has come in. His numbers look very good to a degree. First touch, 16. Dribbling of 15. Composure of 16. Everything else, he's 21 years old. So yet another one who can grow really well. 62,000 for a 21-year-old. I hate that, but it's not the 98K that Tovin has, that Ceballos has, that Christensen has. So I'm not too unhappy with 62,000. Now, that's all the transfer business we have. Transfer window has ended, like I've said. I've gone through 3 transfer windows, all the time saying I need a new goalkeeper. What have I not looked at? Goalkeepers. So we'll see what happens during the winter, or if anything, and I do continue this somehow next summer. We need a goalkeeper. Remind me. But now, I told you, Thovin, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I told you that I was very happy he came in. So schedule-wise, before I get to that, we followed that horrible game, 0-2 game against Milan with a 1-2 loss against Lazio. And that was 56 from Zaniolo. But man, that game sucked. Now, transfer window ends. New boys in the squad. Torino. We have 4 in the first 23 minutes. Tovin gets one in the 13th. A completely wide open shot and no chance he was going to screw up there. But man, we kind of screwed up at the end. But 4 goals in the first 23 minutes. Another one in the 18th, completing the hat trick for Abraham, 5-1. However, Bilbao, 2 players sent off, and we managed a penalty in the 75th. That's it. We were in Spain. That's all I'm going to say to the positive of why it was only 1-0. But man, I mean, there was a rotated squad. Adeyemi's back from injury. Jones was in there. Thovin was in there. Ceballos hasn't really played. Tsimikas hasn't really played. Carlos Perez hasn't really played. And some of them you can see why. So, Karsdorp, loving this dude in the Gegenpress. He is kicking the shit out of players, and I'm absolutely loving it. Just so you know, if you ever want to do a Gegenpress, Karsdorp's your man. But yeah, this game sucked. So today we're going to play Sassuolo. I might come back next week for Bayern, because it's Bayern. But man, that's going to be harsh. I didn't even tell you. Bilbao, Dynamo Kiev, and Bayern are the group stages. So I won't say the hardest group, but not the easiest group. Bilbao obviously was a tough one. Bayern's going to be the toughest of all. And then Dynamo, they're expected to be 4th. We'll see what happens. But Sassuolo is right now. That's what I need to concentrate on. So a couple of quick things that I completely forgot to mention. Justin Kluivert came back, did an okay job, and then got a broken ankle. He's out for 2 to 3 months. That was a bitch. And Pau Lopez is actually coming back. He was injured before for 4 to 8 days, so I didn't have a backup keeper for a little while, except Master Antonio. And I wouldn't say he's probably in the perfect spot for a backup just yet. Maybe in the next season, but not right now. So a slightly rotated squad today. I do have some players who are tired because of the Atletico Bilbao match just 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So Patricio in goal, Spinazzola, Kumbala comes in, Mancini and Karsdorp, Veritat and Christensen, Shemurdov does come in, Almada comes in the center, Perez comes in on the right, and then Abraham he's been lights out. He's still got God knows how many headers off the post, but he's coming in. Adeyemi is right here, so hopefully he'll come in at some point and be fantastic. Corral does come in because they wanted Pau Lopez on the bench, and he's, again, injured. So we do have some tired legs coming into this match, and we have some people who have not played all that much, so fitness is going to be an issue. But we are favorites for a reason. Go out there and a couple people cared. So recent form has started picking up. I would really love to see the green continue. Their recent form, however, has not really dipped at all, except for that one draw in there. But Berardi is dangerous, as we all know. They are in 5th. We are in 6th. This is definitely going to be one we need to do well on. 7 games in, but still, there's a long season left, but I need to win games if I'm going to come anywhere near 2nd again. And I would obviously love to be 1st, but Milan's kind of put some damper on that for us. Oh, that's us. I thought for some reason that the Roma and Sassuolo were reversed, and they were the ones with the first yellow card, but no, it's us. Abraham was going right up there. Almada into the box. Abraham, 6 minutes in, continuing his goal-scoring run. This dude has been on fire. But Karsdorp coming up the side into Perez, back to Christensen. I saw Abraham coming up, and I was like, no! But Almada into the box. Abraham wide open. Straight into the back of the net. Can someone tell me what a shot on goal is? You would think it's anywhere that's either blocked right around goal, or that's actually at goal, or in the goal. However, I had 2 shots that I don't understand in the, I want to say it was the previous game, where it was blocked right in front of goal, so that's a shot on goal. But then someone skied it, was nowhere near goal. It was above goal, but that counted as a shot on goal. And I don't understand how that counts as a shot on goal. So if you understand that, please let me know, because I was baffled. But man, Sassuolo is really trying to keep the possession. They're not getting it above the halfway line, which is nice for us, though. Now, Almada is one that has not started his second season here, or I guess whatever, second half of the first season. I don't know what you want to call it. But he has not started out very well. Today, he has picked it up. He's got a 7-3 right now, which is fantastic because of that cross in, or that pass into Abraham for his goal. But I was really hoping that he would really pick up where he left off last season and just kind of storm it, but not quite yet. Karsdorp into Almada, over to Karsdorp. Again, I'm loving this Karsdorp man, but Abraham, oh, right at Consigli. Heading is not his strong suit, apparently. Wow, we have a lot of yellows. We get a lot of yellow cards. And it's, oh, thank you, Mancini, for finally getting the ball. But yeah, yellow cards have been an issue. And every single coach out there is like, I don't think they go out to hurt us purposefully, but... And it's like comedy of errors usually there too. You'll just have ping, 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 and just nothing happen. And we do have tired legs. We do have tired legs, like I've said before. Zaniolo, I don't know where the goalkeeper was going with that one. Obviously not the right direction, but Zaniolo makes it 2-0, doubling our lead. I'm a little bit breathing easier now. So Perez passes it into Zaniolo, so he does get some points there. I guess the outside of the left foot, and the goalkeeper was just like, I don't know what I did right there, but the next possession is ours. Kalulu Christensen, who's He's been okay. I'm not sure he's been giving us his wages worth, but he's kind of one that I'm perfectly happy with on the pitch. Yes! Abraham with a double, baby. But Christensen is one. Oh, of course. Offsides? Not offsides. I'll take it. But Christensen, again, for the third time, is one that he's dependable. He's, probably going to have a couple errors here and there. Obviously, he's in midfield when he should be in defense. But overall, 98,000 or it's like 100K. I don't forget his wages. But as a player, yeah, okay. I'm trying to change things up, and thankfully Patricio was right there. I am going to go back to that tiki-taka. As I've said, as later stages, if we're doing well, Patricio is doing fantastic. I could dream of a team of Patricios, and what was that? Abraham could have let it go a little bit, but... So with a minute left, Abraham at an 8-8, Almada with an 8-2, Zaniolo 7-5, Perez at 7-2. He's dead. He should just come out, sit on the side, and not worry about anything. But that does leave Davon on him for coming in next match or so. 3-0 win over Sassuolo at home. Okay, we're back in the green again. I'm loving it. Look, everyone except our midfield. Jones at a 6-9, not too bad. He came in a little late. So that is it right now. We're up to third place with 18 points. Juve at 20. I don't know how Juve got to 20. Where's Milan? Milan's second with 18. So, well, you can see they won right there. That would be how they did it. But anyway, that does it for me. Sefian FM. Next time out, maybe Bayern. We'll see. We'll see what I can get to. But anyway, that does it for me. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Take care and enjoy.